Hey, this is Beebee. I'm here with my dog Ruby. She's really just tearing apart this goat horn I got her from Petco. Hey, pump the brakes, sweetheart. God. She's going at it like it must taste really good. All right, we're in the most depressing episode ever, so here we go.
How are you doing, Joyce?
I'm doing the best I can, Max.
I mean, yeah, all things considered.
But nobody said life was easy here in Arcadia Bay.
Well, right. Yeah, now's not the time to bring up Eco Havoc, and she doesn't know David. So, a lot of work. Yeah.
You guys have to work, too.
Bill and I have no time for ourselves. We're working more than we're living.
Okay, what else do you want to whine about? Do your joints ache?
Ugh.
Sorry, that's so mean of me. I'm like, just like as my perspective of like, I am your daughter's 18-year-old friend. I know that you've known me my whole life and like you're probably like a mother figure to me, but like, I just came to say hi. Jeezy Pete's. All right, Jeezy Creasy. I don't know why I'm saying Jeezy Pete's. I haven't watched Archer in like a year. Ugh, okay.
How much I love seeing you and William
I don't
together.
care about seeing you and William together again. Because you use the
this.
word wifey, and that's
Chloe
disgusting.
and I, lucky to have him.
Yeah, you certainly are something. How is he?
Is William still
My
the
ear really
same?
itches. This
After
headset, I may
everything
pay
that's
to replace it
happened.
actually.
For better
The
and
issue
for
is I
worse.
only have one
But
audio
always for the
in and
better.
out port, so if I
never
have a
thought I'd love a man
headset,
so
it
much I
won't
can't
function as
imagine
both
life without
headphones
him.
and a microphone.
Sounds corny.
It's
I
either
know.
one or the other.
You rule, Joyce.
So
Things
this is
would
just
be
kind of
different
how
if I
it
did.
goes.
I like
So
how
if I
you
replace
think,
it, it won't be with anything any fancier than what I have now. So I guess
better
what's
get
the
back
point?
to Chloe now. It's
We've had
good
this headset
talking
for like
with you,
20 years.
Joyce.
I found it
You
in the
too,
bottom of a
honey.
bin. It probably has lice in it, and that's why it itches so bad. Okay, bye.
You know, things aren't as neat and tidy as
She
they
has
used
reason to
be.
complain, but I don't know. It's just this episode is sad, and I get defensive. Oh god, that scared me for a second. I didn't recognize the bathroom. Okay, this one's not handicap accessible, so they would have to build her a second bathroom anyway, wouldn't they? Or move.
How's it going, Time Tripper? Funny. I think I look older.
I think you look the same, but I can dig it. You feel how you feel.
The bathroom looks almost the same.
Yeah.
Just more medicine.
So really her parents building her own bathroom isn't this exceptional act of altruism.
Here
It
it
was kind
is.
of a necessity.
I never thought I'd be delivering morphine to my
As I'm
best
saying,
friend.
like, yes, you can be a good parent, but that's also caring for your kid is kind of the minimum. You kind of sign on for that. But I also can appreciate the hard time they're having because, right, as I mentioned, my dad is
It's cool that
disabled,
Chloe uses natural
and pretty much my
medicine,
entire
too.
life has been on the precipice of a potentially life-ending medical emergency. Let's save their energy. And so, I can appreciate the sickening feeling of
Chloe's door doesn't
the
have a
looming
warning
threat of
anymore.
losing a loved one. But our family is not emotionally healthy, and we bottle that shit nice and tight. So, this is unrelatable to me. So the mattress is just straight up this plaid mattress. Where the fuck do you get a plaid mattress? So I mentioned this earlier in the Price house on the first floor, in the memory kind of in the present where the yellow signifies a kind of returning to memory and nostalgia and kind of a well, yeah, I think that about covers it. So they're doing that here too with the color scheme, right? The nice, warm, comforting tones, but then the barrenness also. So remembering a place for what it used to be.
Too bad Joyce and William can't get any help from the Prescott Foundation.
It just feels nice and warm, like a sepia-toned photograph.
They bought crutches for Chloe,
Yeah.
hoping she might walk again.
Hey, you guys could sell those for quite a bit, I would bet. I mean, those look nice and they weren't used.
Toys? I kind of want to open this
Or
and
at
see
least
what's in
donate
here.
them instead of hoarding them. Someone else could probably use them.
Shoes.
You could sell
Chloe always
those.
did love stomping around with the boots.
Okay.
I never
Obviously,
heard
that's
much
not
about
going to
William's
solve
brother.
any of the issues, like selling all your crap. It's an issue of just the most borked medical care system in the planet, but yeah.
I guess we stopped growing up together.
Yep, that's really sad. What have we got here?
A blue butterfly? I'm sure this is a total coincidence.
Right, I get you, and I think that that's a really great tidbit that the designers put in, but I don't understand what it means, narratively
At least
speaking.
we never had to hide from step-douche.
That's right, at least she never got slapped by her stepfather in this world. She will die never having been beaten for
I'm
no
still
reason.
overwhelmed by this new reality. And I feel so guilty for putting Chloe and her family through this.
You didn't really do that.
I could give Chloe
Is
the
it
choice
better?
of
Yeah, is it
keeping
better
William
that her
alive.
dad die in a horrific car accident? I guess, well,
And I see that
in
her
terms of
family
loss of
can.
life, it's about the same.
Who am I to judge?
But in terms of the quality of life, I'm not so sure. But that's not for me to decide. I guess I would have to ask Chloe what she feels about it. I wouldn't want to separate my parents. But they wouldn't want to lose me, so I don't know what that means. It's upsetting to think about, so I'm done, if you don't mind. We just got a needle. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna leave Fozzie Bear over there by himself. I just don't have the interest or the time. I want to get out of here. I feel like, right, you come into this timeline, it's so fucking depressing. Everyone's lying around pouting and reading over their bills and being sad and moping. And I'm like, this can't be what it's like 24 hours a day. Like, the human psyche is not built for that. Like, constant suffering. Like, she has all this, like, stuff that's clearly meant to cheer her up and provide small moments of happiness. Like, like, do they ever get pizza as a family? Like, like what? Okay. This is, just a warning. Same issue as with, the episode
glad we
with
had a
Kate
movie
Marsh,
night.
right?
Everybody crashed
It's
on
a
me.
pretty
That's why
visceral,
they call it a sleepover.
okay, shh. And very real and impactful discussion about suicide. So, I don't know if it's this scene or one coming up, but that's just a fair warning that if it's very upsetting to you, I recommend tuning in an episode or two, when it's not as immediate and we can discuss it at a distance,
Finally. Give me the blue pill.
right? Because red
sorry.
pillars are garbage.
Nosy, but not precise. Go ahead and plug it right in. It's so easy. And painless.
Right, well, that's the point.
Okay, but get ready to yell for your folks if I screw up.
You would be the one who's
trust me.
yelling for her folks. She'd be passed out. Are you ready?
Of course, my pain just keeps getting worse. But you caught me on a good day.
Good, I'm glad.
Max, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to hang out with you. See, I'm getting mushy.
Yep, that's the
I'm
drugs.
already high.
Yeah,
You're
I
so
understand.
adorable. Do you want
She is so
anything else?
adorable.
Stop me if I'm being too emo, but
Yeah, you are being a
Look at
little
the
bit too
photo
emo,
albums
but that's
over there.
okay.
I'd like to check out some old pictures of us when we were kids.
As I've mentioned before, nostalgia is
Please.
not my favorite.
My
And to
diary is like
deliberately
emo
go
ground
through
zero.
your childhood memories
Plus,
when
Max
things were
Caulfield
better
does
than they are
not pass
currently
up a photo op
is
with
like
Chloe
number
Price.
one way
Ever.
to get me to flee the room. I'm outie. Okay. Oh, that's not it.
Despite everything, they're still a happy family again.
See, that's what I said. Interesting. Okay, from this angle, she doesn't really look like either of them. So that's kind of not a great sign.
It's cool that in this reality, Chloe
Well,
really
not
loves
necessarily. She
skating,
could be
too.
adopted. They never said. Oh, wait, no, they did, because there's that picture of Joyce when she's pregnant in her bedroom. All right. Don't mind me. I'm just making up stuff. Okay, I'm just saying, she's in a wheelchair. Should you put carpet in here? Should you put carpet in here? Should you put carpet in a room where a girl uses a wheelchair to get about her daily life? Does that seem like a great plan to you? Just, have you tried to get across carpet in wheels? Have you? It's not great. I really hope this conversation doesn't take more than 10 minutes, because otherwise we're going to run up on time. I think I said 10, but I meant 5, and if I said 5, then I was correct.
Oh my god, look how little we are there. We look like toys.
Well, I mean, it's a
I remember
photograph,
that
so
day
we're
by
probably
the
even
lighthouse.
littler
My
than
dad
we
was
were in real
pissed at
life.
us.
Isn't that
He tried to give
amazing?
us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
Well, yeah, your dad kind of did banish you. We never talk about this, of course, in game, because why would we? Max isn't allowed to have a
Whoa,
history and a
awesome
past.
picture.
Only everybody
We look
else.
so badass in our pirate gear.
Yep.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
There's still time for you.
Oh, stop. Does every conversation have to turn to this? Don't you get exhausted? Like,
Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of us. It's hard to believe.
I'm sorry
my
if I
dad
seem
took that
callous
picture
as a
only
defense
5 years
mechanism.
ago.
Like, I fully own that.
Literally seems like yesterday.
I think it's partially a cultural thing, right? Being
I wish it
native,
was.
we tend to really
Me too.
laugh at tragedy, especially when it's very up close, because that's really the only way to cope with it. So, I hope I don't come across as disrespectful. I genuinely, it's
Listen,
coming from a
Max.
place of caring.
My respiratory system is failing.
And also, this refusal
And
to
it's only
look at
getting
emotions
worse.
face on, or head on.
I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out.
Why wouldn't you tell
So,
her that she's
I know
terminal?
I'm
Like,
just
I feel like that's
putting off
important
the
information for her to
inevitable.
have.
While my parents suffer along. And I will too.
Okay, I don't think that this is the tack
This
she
isn't
should
how
be
I want
taking
things
on
to
it.
end.
I understand where she's coming from. I'm an
What are you
advocate
saying?
for
I'm saying
end of life decision
that
making
being
for
with you
people with
again
terminal
has
illnesses,
been
but
so special.
um,
I just wanted to
phrasing
feel
it
like
as
we were
I'm a
kids
burden
running around
and
Arcadia
I'm a
Bay,
burden on my
and everything was
parents
possible.
and my life is
And you made
meaningless
me
because I'm
feel that way
disabled
today.
is not the
I want
way
this
that they
time
should go
with
about
you
this discussion. This
Be
discussion
my
should
last
be
memory.
more along the lines of I want to
You
choose
understand?
how and when I go out.
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the
Um,
IV to 11.
And I think the first time I played this, I freaked out and I was just like, no. But given more time to reflect, as I'm sure Max would have, yeah, I mean, she has that choice. My thing, I'm going to do this, by the way, so just a heads up to gird your loins, if it is, that was flippant, but you know what I mean.
Chloe.
As Max
I'll
would
just
do, it's the
drift
right
to
thing.
sleep.
The only thing is,
Dreaming of us here together.
I need you to write a written statement that you consented to this, and I'm pretty sure I would still go to jail. They would very much know that she had been overdosed on morphine, because she's terminal, but she's not that far along that she would die yet. She's still totally coherent. My uncle, when he was sick with something that impacted his lungs like that, was pretty out of it by the end because his brain wasn't getting enough oxygen. Like, they know when you're getting ready to go.
Thank
Like,
you so
Max
much.
is hella going to prison for this. You just
I'm
ruined
so
this
proud of
Max's
you for
life. Like, this
following
entire
your dreams.
timeline now, Max is in prison for killing her best friend, so good
Forget
job.
about me.
Never.
But
I
it
love
was the
you,
right thing to
Max.
do by Chloe, so that's alright.
See you around.
Goodbye, I love you.
Sooner than you think.
Yeah. And I don't think it's fair not to let her parents know so that they could say goodbye. Anyway, this is sickening and my stomach really hurts, and I'm glad that this episode is going to be over here in a minute. Okay, yeah, let's just sit on this upsetting shit. Please, can we move on? Oh, God. All right. All right. Yes.
I'm sorry, William.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. Okay, so, we're gonna pause here because this cutscene is gonna go on too long. So we'll just stop right here for now. Thank you for watching. Hopefully next time we'll be cheerier. And I'm gonna take this bone away from my dog before she breaks her jaw. Okay, bye.